men really only hang out with women for like one main reason. Like men want sexual access, man. Like women are not as interesting and as cool and as like, you know, deep as they think they are. Like you guys are relatively boring and very similar in the way that you guys view the world a lot of the times. Are there girls that you know that are cooler than others? Of course.
Me.
But in general, incredible. But in general, like if a girl doesn't offer a man sexual access, they're pretty much fucking useless, bro. To be honest with y'all. And here's the thing too. Like I've come to realize, a girl can't fully give herself to you, and you can't get the best treatment and get the best side of her unless she gives herself to you sexually. Because like, if you've ever been friend zoned, right, by a girl, then you'll know it's like you're doing your part, giving her boyfriend energy, giving her relationship advice, talking to her, giving her attention. She's getting all the benefits without giving you sex, and you're not getting the best out of her. So it's kind of a waste. So if you're not fucking a girl, you effectively can't get the best out of the girl because women can only serve one master. She talked about this earlier when she said that if a man has sex with another girl, he can still love his girl. Yeah, because for us, sex is just a physical thing. But for women need to give you their body physically, and they also need to give you their mind for you to get the best of them. And if you're not getting her body, that's her biggest tool set. That's her biggest gift. There's a reason why the makeup industry has existed and is $1 billion industry. Women understand that their sexuality is their primary agency. And if you're not getting her sexuality, you cannot get the best out of her.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
A lot of women can have sex and not get emotionally attached. So she can have sex with you and still not respect you, still treat you like shit.
Of course, but those are women you don't want to. Those are women you don't want to take seriously.
Yeah,
I can't
do that.
do
At that point,
that.
she's like already been.
Yeah, she's been desensitized.
Yeah,
you notice that a lot with girls that are like, you know, hardcore porn stars. Like they're desensitized to it, so they're able to have sex without emotion. These are women you don't want to commit to.
Away.
Because I've met
sucks your
men,
soul out of you.
But listen, I have met men that treats certain women the same because they've experienced.
Put your hand down, please. Thank you.
We'll get you next. Don't worry. I saw you. You were saying?
They've experienced a woman that doesn't care for sex and just does it for fun. So they meet another woman and think it's the same, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, every girl, there's varying degrees of how much value women put on sex.
Because some women just do it to do it like an activity, like a man.
For sure.
I don't think that's okay. Because then a man will.
What, like, why don't you think that's okay?
Yeah, why is that? That's her life.
What's okay about it?
Sister.
What's not okay about it?
Yeah, what's not okay about it?
Girl seeing sex as like whatever.
Yeah, tell us.
I'm sorry, I don't want to speak on this topic because I know a lot of women are like that.
Oh.
No.
Anybody watching the podcast right now? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why you scared?
That's the reason why. That's another reason why men treat women the way they do because of this exact reason.
Why are you scared though?
Because I don't want to offend women, and I'm also a hairstylist.
Yo,
you're a actor.
I'm sorry.
Stand on business.
I'm respectful. I'm respectful.
Talk your shit.
I'm very respectful.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody.
I'm not. Nobody's offended.
I'll say it. She's slut shaming a bit, but that's fine.
That's okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying like.
No, because women complain about how men treat women, but this is the exact same reason why.
Okay.
They did it before that
but
was
all
a common
women are not
thing.
the same.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I see your perspective.
I agree with that.
You're saying a man's treatment is correlated with how the woman behaves.
Yes, I look at sex very personal.
Okay. All right.
Well, I know a girl that gave her man her kidney and he still cheated on her.
That's fine. I don't care what situation was what. I still look at sex very personal.
He gonna cheat. It don't matter. She just helped him live longer.
Like, just like you guys said, he will love her.
Yeah.
Cherish her. He doesn't want to be with. Like she said, her man's a porn star.
Because I know a lot of celebrities that had cheated on their girl, but still love their girl.
Stop
right now.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. How is
Alright.
he gonna take you seriously when he's doing that though?
All right. So, was that what you wanted to say earlier when you had your hand up?
No, I was
Sure.
asking
Go.
though, like, do you guys not have girlfriends though? If you're saying that you don't have and you can't get all from a female if you're not having sex with, are you saying now that you don't have girls as friends? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, platonic female friends? Absolutely not. No.
You don't at all?
No. And there's a very, I guess, logically sound reason for that. Women are fairly useless as friends, to be honest with you.
Really?
They're fairly useless. Yeah. Anything that they could provide, I can get from a guy, and it's going to be better. So I'll give you an example, right?
Pause.
During the course of this conversation, when I asked you guys, put yourself in the man's shoe, what did you guys immediately all do? Oh, I'm a baller, or I got money, blah, blah, blah. You automatically assume that you are a higher status individual.
I didn't do that.
I didn't
do that.
Hold on. You might have not, but women almost always do this when we do this exercise. We've done this more than once. So they always assume that they're attractive. They always assume they're tall. They always assume that they have money. And the reason for that is because most women don't understand the male experience whatsoever. You might a little bit if you have a brother, but in general, most women are very unaware of it. And most men are invisible. So my thing is, I'd rather be friends with and confide and discuss topics with someone who also has dealt with the same trials and tribulations, right? That will understand my perspective. Most women don't. So what ends up happening a lot of times when you have female friends is you end up being her emotional tampon. You end up being her solution provider. You end up being her masculine energy. You end up being a lot of boyfriend traits to that girl, inevitably, because it's just a male instinct, right? They've done this too. Why did women not be allowed in the military infantry for so long? Because men have a natural provider, protector instinct. When a woman is, getting attacked in combat or whatever, men are going to spring to action to try to help her and compromise the unit. So this is why women have been kept out of infantry and combat position for so long. So I say all that to say this. If you end up as a friend with a female, you're inevitably going to take on boyfriend traits, whether you want to or not naturally. But on her end, she's not necessarily obligated to give you any type of sexual access. So what's happening is it's a one-sided relationship, which a lot of girls that are, put guys in a friend zone, they're able to benefit and get the benefits without the guy getting what he wants.
She knows.
Right? And a lot of you guys, all of you guys right now probably have at least one or two guys that's in the friend zone that would hook up with you in an instant if you called them, but you would never hook up with them. But you're still able to siphon off benefit from them. Men, we don't get it that way. So I look at it like, okay, from a logically sound perspective, why am I going to be friends with a female when I know for a fact I'm not going to get any type of reciprocation? And then on top of that, it's someone that can't identify with my masculine problems. It's a L for me altogether.
Perfect.
And that's why. Another reason why men don't want their girlfriend or wives with the boy best friend.
Thank you.
So I understand.
They're just entertaining the thought of them. They're thinking in their minds constantly about having sex with you. And even if you hang out with them and you don't think that it's, you think it's innocent, you're still entertaining those thoughts, which is like cheating.
Yeah. So from like a logically sound perspective, that's why I think it's a waste of time 99% of the time to be friends with women. Now, are there exceptions? Of course. I got a friend out in Vegas, Michael Sartain. He's friends with a bunch of females, right? But he's able to leverage being friends with them to get him into certain social situations, right? To get invited to parties, have events, etc. So he's able to, or meet other women, right? Because they serve as social proof. But most guys can't pull this off properly. Most guys end up in the shit end of the stick where they're giving all this boyfriend energy and they're not getting what they want in return. Yeah. And that's what will happen if you're not aware of what's going on. So,
because it's true.
That's why I think it's to answer your question. That's why I don't think it's plausible for most men to be friends with women.
Don't answer the question you don't want the answer to.
I don't know, because I honestly, I'm sorry.
Friend. Go ahead. You were gonna say something? Sure.
I honestly feel like
Merch.
When I see men with their sisters, like their blood sisters,
that's different.
I understand that, but having that female perspective in their lives has helped a lot of them. No, because I feel like personally, what a woman brings to the table is nurture.
Well, let me ask you this: what female perspective would they get that's valuable specifically?
Nurturing, anything to do with how he wants to take care of his kids.
But from the perspective of a man who wasn't raised, he doesn't know how. He'd be like, "Look, I don't know why she acting this way. I just need it. Maybe you can talk to me, open my eyes. You've known me for years. What is it that I can do to make her feel safer?"
And I mean, if it's a burden for men to take on the boyfriend responsibilities in male and female friendships, set boundaries.
Right.
Set boundaries.
Know your place as a friend.
Know your place. Say, if we're gonna go out and you're my friend, split the bill. You're my friend,
not
right?
Split the bill, you don't
want to give me pussy.
Most women are not okay with that. Let's keep it 1,000.
But like I said,
they're not okay with that.
But I'm going out with my friend. That's like your friend. If I'm going out with my male friend, I'm expecting to split that bill.
Especially if you're dating somebody, you should definitely be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going with my guy friend," and that guy should definitely.
Do you have guy friends right now?
Yeah.
That you hang out with?
Not regularly, but I do hang out with them.
I also don't hang out with anybody every day.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
not regularly. Every single week.
This podcast is making my head hurt by seeing the way people think.
What do you mean?
Like what?
The way people think is like irritating me right now.
Tell me.
People are niggas.
What don't you agree with?
Yo, tell them how it is.
Yeah.
Tell them what's up.
Because I have a dad and like he explains a lot to me. Well, I don't know.
Which is why we want to know.
Yeah, like what?
I mean, you can't just make.
I also feel like
roast them.
No, I'm not. I'm roasting nobody. Please don't take nobody.
No.
I don't know nobody's personal life, even if you explained it on the podcast. I feel like having male
friends.
Male figures in your life, like a father, grandfather, brother, big brother,
uncle,
uncle. if you have that in your life, you'd understand.
Oh, she's
What we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what? No, I really want her to actually say her point without anybody pitching into finish
I'll-
her
Because
sentence.
the reason why
for you.
some men think that all women are sluts or come into a girl profile like Instagram or anything, look at her a certain type of way. Sorry, I feel like it's not like that.
What is it like?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, but we can't let her. No, we cannot let her make a statement and generalize it and
wait,
not
wait,
explain
wait,
it.
wait,
What
wait,
happened
wait,
is back up a
wait,
man.
wait,
This is the reason why. This is the reason why right now.
Okay, look.
I'm not trying to offend nobody.
I'll read. Hold on, stop.
This is why. Listen, this is why a male. Well, how can I say it?
Perspective.
A male figure is very important in a woman's life.
Okay, so what she's trying to get at, please correct me if I'm wrong here. Because remember, we talked about, you said, well, you should have a female friend for a female perspective, correct? And then your argument was for nurturing.
Right.
For nurturing. What I would argue is that it's not a man's job to be a nurturer. I would argue as a father, your job is to tell your daughter or your son how the world really works, right? To be the disciplinarian and kind of be the front line for you, to keep your kid from becoming a fuck up. It's the mom's job to nurture. Your job is to be the disciplinarian and let your kid know that there's consequences for doing things wrong. This is why, single mother households fail so much.
Because I live with my dad and my little brother, so most of the things the women are saying is like kind of irritating me right now. Listen,
I could understand her perspective.
No, I am a support all women. I am a support all women's girl. I'm a girl's girl.
No. Keep it simple, bro.
No, I'm not. Because I'm very close to my mom as well.
Okay.
Okay, but my social media people probably think
Who hurt you?
nobody hurt me.
No, like, honestly, I'm not. What my thing is though.
She agrees with our perspectives, and she's confused as to why you guys don't see our side. But I get where you're. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I've been watching her when I speak, and she nods with a lot of things I say, and then and she doesn't understand that you guys can't grasp some of the things we say.
A lot of people be like about this podcast that the guys are bad people or they're mean or aggressive, disrespectful. But it's only because some of the things they are saying is right. It's just the way that they say it that offends the women.
All right, W.
See, I can relate to you.
Personally,
You're
I'm
trying
not
to say
seeing the
it
issue.
with full
Like,
vigor.
I'm sorry again, girls on here. I love you, girls.
Okay. That's cool.
It's okay. We love you too.
Yeah, we
Book
do.
with me.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Going back, so yeah, I see, because you made the argument about the nurturing. I don't think it's valid. I think you're better off as a guy just having guy friends versus having female friends. Even when because a lot of girls make the argument, oh well, I could tell you like how to get girls. I don't think women are really good at attracting other women in general. And I'll explain, because I know she might say, well, I disagree. I have a girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
What I mean by that is
As a
women,
man.
women are not good at attracting women as a male.
man.
Because attracting a woman as a woman is completely different. She said earlier, and I made sure to ask this, are you 50-50 in your partnership, or in your relationship? And you said yes. But I guarantee, if you were a dude and you were with that woman and she was heterosexual, she would not be okay with going 50-50 with you. She would expect you to be the predominant breadwinner. What I've realized is this, and I love asking, girls that are bisexual this question.
I'm sorry. Oh, keep talking.
Girls that are bisexual, right? If they date both men and women, I ask them, well, what are your standards when you date a man versus dating a woman? They're okay with being equal and 50-50 with a woman, but they are not okay with being 50-50 with a man.
Actually, I don't.
Most of the time.
But that's not my experience.
What's not your experience?
Well, I actually do really like masculinity and like the femininity, like that polarity and a dynamic.
Yeah.
And I find that still is present in my relationship with my girlfriend. Like, I definitely have the more masculine energy and she has the more feminine energy.
Yeah.
And like, I would like to make more money and I would like to take care of my girlfriend, and I'm trying to do that. So I do understand. And then like with men, the men that I date.
But it's not obligatory is my point.
Kind of it is though. Like you can't
She ain't gonna leave you if you continue to be 50-50 for a little bit longer. She won't leave you.
she would never leave me. We love each other very
That's my
much.
point.
Yeah, that's
But
what
as a guy,
but the burner performance would be extremely higher if you were a man.
Yeah.
She would expect you to pay
I
a majority of
understand.
the bills.
Yeah, I understand.
Versus she'll let it slide since you're a woman. So what I've realized is like the standards are different for even for bisexual women. They hold the men to a way higher standard that they date than the women that they date.
I'm bisexual and I hold my men and my women to the same level.
Likewise.
You going 50-50 with dudes?
I'll go 50-50 with a man.
You go 50-50 with your guy right now?
I've been gone 50-50 with
And a lot of men will use
And
take
where's he now?
advantage of that
And
and
where
save
those
their
women-
money and go get a girl they really want.
Where's he now?
Ask him why one woman who held up his end of the bargain when he had no job. Ask him why that wasn't enough for him.
And he's gone.
I would
not my
not
problem.
go
Not my monkey, not my
50-50 with a
circus.
man,
No, it was your
nor with a
problem.
woman.
But guess what? Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not my monkey, not my circus. But she definitely didn't hold him down when he had nothing.
Hold on.
And he will use
Hold
that
on.
and go get a woman he really want. He will save all his money.
Thank you.
But the
Thank
woman you really want is not gonna do
spin.
for you
spin,
what you
nigga.
really need.
Nigga, you spin.
And he will treat that woman the way he was supposed to treat you.
Tell her, sister.
Where the pop
And then they
pop
get away. I read the comment. I'm sorry. I know we're not supposed to be reading that, but they said they are paying me to be on their side.
And every female girlfriend I've ever had go 50-50 with me too. No
I-
ifs, ands, or buts. No
That's why-
bums.
that's
I'll
why-
carry you when
that's
you need to be
why-
carried, just like I expect
That's why you keep getting
reciprocation.
finessed. That's why.
They said
Yeah,
I'm getting
but
paid.
wouldn't it be fair to say that since the relationship didn't last,
Logic is
that
logic.
doesn't really work? Because you're saying, oh, well, I go 50-50, but all your 50-50 relationships haven't lasted. So wouldn't it be fair to say
I don't think there's
doesn't
anything
work?
wrong with accepting reciprocation. Like I may not always be able to give 50-50 financially,
That's my
But
point.
when I
Hold on.
when I can-
Whoa. That's precisely my point, though.
Exactly.
but
There's a
I'm saying
financial.
like because sometimes you start at the bottom, right? You're not always at the top. When I can do 50-50 with you
You're
on
moving the
bills,
goalpost. With all due
cool,
respect,
great,
you're
but
moving
when you
the
cannot,
goalpost.
I'll
You're
pick up the
moving
slack.
Moving
the
the
goalpost.
goalpost,
The
so he
literal
says.
argument I'm making is that women typically don't fare well when they're going 50-50 with a man.
Right.
Can they do it? Are they capable? Of course. But is she going to suck your dick with the same ferocity? No.
Nope.
Is she going to submit to you the same way? No. Are you going to get sex all the time like you want?
Hell
She will
No.
argue with
So
you.
was she going? Yes, she's going to be more
Nah.
masculine. She's going to be more tired. She's going to be more likely to challenge your authority.
That's why the man is supposed to be.
But when you
And
date
that
women,
same
you
woman,
look for
listen, that
femininity.
same woman that was
When you date
providing for that
men.
broke man going 50-50 with him, he's going to leave you eventually. You're going to be like, I did so much for him. I did so much for him.
And he gonna still cheat on your ass.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, but my
It's
thing
gonna
is
happen.
though, you're basically having a roommate that you have sex with. What if you're dating a woman
wait,
when
in
you're
this
dating a
economy?
woman? No, but hold on. When you date a woman, you're attracted to their femininity, right?
And all that.
And when you're dating a man,
Mm.
you're attracted to their masculinity. That's two different things.
What if
I
you
have to
date
disagree.
dykes?
Not all.
If
Yeah,
you do
not
not-
all women.
if you do not
There's
make a
still
man
some
feel like a man,
femininity
you will
to
go
not use
get
any
a woman
terms
that
that
makes
make
him feel
anybody
like a
feel any
man.
type of way. I not all women who are not straight are feminine,
Right.
and not all men who are not straight are feminine. I have
masculine.
siblings. I have siblings, step siblings, half siblings, friends who are gay, bisexual, XYZ. Some of them are feminine, some of them are masculine. I don't mind wearing cargo pants and Jordans, but I also like looking nice in this cute ass little dress. So I'm telling you right now,
But
I don't search for masculine or feminine. If I feel like we vibe and we get along and you
Right, just search
you
your
have your soul has
attractiveness.
something to offer. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want.
well.
Just say it. You don't know what you want.
My
I've
thing is
dated
though-
women in
You don't know
dresses.
what you
I've
want.
dated women in pants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not literally. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well,
I
Literally
think
in pants.
there's a big disconnect here, though.
I mean, with all the
hold on,
polyamorous
stop.
stuff.
There's a big disconnect here because you're saying like, oh, well, I'm not always a feminine woman, etc. That's cool. We live in a society where women don't necessarily have to be ladies, and men will accept you. However, you are not going to date a guy that wears heels on Saturdays. Stop it. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Like men have a tolerance.
That could be her preference,
No,
though.
she won't do it.
I
Men have a
dated a
tolerance
contractor.
for women being masculine to a degree, but women have zero tolerance for a man being super feminine, especially overtly, dressing like a woman, behaving like a woman, etc.
Zero tolerance.
Like they're not going to do it.
If you're not bisexual, I wouldn't want you to be super feminine.
I agree with your
If
statement.
you're
I agree with your
they're
statement.
like,
Hold on.
oh yeah,
no.
I'm
Let's
straight.
go
that's why
back a
straight
step.
women
wouldn't-
don't wanna
stop,
date
stop, stop.
bisexual men.
You wouldn't even give a bisexual nigga a chance. Come on, man.
I would,
Exactly,
because
that's
I'm
what I
bisexual.
just
I
said.
wouldn't, I wouldn't
Straight
posit.
women
I
will
wouldn't
not date
posit.
bisexual men.
I have been with a bisexual
Not
man.
a cap. I wouldn't posit.
Wait, hold on. You would mess with a guy that's bisexual?
Right.
I'm not a
Yeah.
cheater,
You're
but
bisexual. I
wait,
respect
wait,
what they mean.
Wait, hold on.
He's
that
not
bisexual man will go cheat on you with the man you cheat on him with.
That's
because-
good, man.
This nigga is sucking dick, getting dick in the butt,
Listen,
fucking you.
I'm not a
You're cool with
cheater.
that?
I'm positive he's staying with me, but yeah, I'm cool with that.
You could
Yeah,
look at
me
him
too.
and feel like
Remember-
you're looking
keep
at
in
your
mind-
man.
keep in
You can't even
mind-
bring your brother around.
She lost her virginity to the guy that she's with. She's never been with a
keep
dude
in
like that.
mind, I've never
She's
been with any
inexperienced.
other man. Sorry.
I
She's
feel
unaware.
like you can
And she's
still
friends.
you can
But
still be
still,
monogamous regardless of your sexuality.
How old are you?
If it's understood that you're both
Me?
being
Yeah.
monogamous,
No.
with each other,
You're
it
missing.
doesn't
You're
matter what
missing
your
the point.
sexuality
You're
is.
missing the point. I'm saying that men behaving like women or cross-dressing or whatever is almost never going to be accepted by a female, whereas a man will accept a woman that wears cargo pants or Jordans, as you put it earlier. Does that make sense? So there's a level of tolerance for female masculinity, but there's no tolerance for male femininity, like overtly.
You got a point?
I feel like mindset-wise, I'm 19, so when I meet girls that's older than me with a mindset of a 16-year-old, it triggers the fuck out of me.
You think I have a mindset of a 16-year-old?
No. I'm saying like in general, especially on the internet. Especially on the internet.
Somebody else has something. We got a video to play. Yeah, somebody else has something.
I didn't necessarily have a point. I was just saying that I could never date a bisexual man ever.
What?
Like, I could not look at him as my man, and I want to feel dominated by my man. I want pure,
he can still dominate
intense
you.
masculine energy.
Not
I want
when you suck a
complete
dick with me.
control in my relationship. I need to be controlled.
Yes.
I could not
We've
have a
both been
feminine
on our
man
knees.
telling me what to
But
do.
just because he's bisexual doesn't make him feminine. Those are different things.
What makes you think he's not bending the
different
guy
things.
over? What makes
So
you
he
think
doing
he's
the bending
still
makes it better?
Yeah, but
What makes you think he's doing the bending over?
Top/bottom agreement stance.
You want the
I get
answer?
where she's
What if
coming
it's the
from.
You want the answer? It's because he's gay.
What?
No, I feel like it's hard for a man.
All right. Just
My fucking head. Y'all have a pill or something?
we'll do this real quick.
I'm sorry.
How many ladies at the table would date a bisexual man?
Me.
Only
Love
one,
it.
two, and three.
What kind of questions?
I got one word for you guys on
All right,
panel.
so three. All right.
AIDS. All right, let's move on.
All right, so we got a video to
people
play
get
here
AIDS,
about
too.
the flying out. So most of you said that the woman is unobligated to have sex, right? But
No, I
it is
said
kind of
she
implied.
is.
Only one. I said that's why I said most. Most of you said that she's not obligated to have sex. So when she gets flown out, some of you guys said yes. I think only 2 of you said yes. Okay, we got a video play. Let's play this video real quick and get the ladies' reactions to it. So woman upset. Okay, she flew out a dude and he didn't want to give it up. All right, let's see. Let's play this thing.
So how would y'all feel if
don't do that.
y'all
Come on, you really put out your phone,
wait?
though?
Because how would y'all feel if y'all flew a dude out,
Wow.
spent $2,300 for his plane ticket, and he don't even want to fuck?
Like, listen. I didn't come here to have
Like,
sex with you.
look at this.
I appreciate you flying me out, but listen, I don't just have sex with people on the first date.
Okay, but it's been a few hours. Like, we didn't watch movies, we Netflix and chill.
Vibe out, get to know each other more.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vibe out. Like, who just want to sit and with a dude?
Expeditiously.
Guys.
I didn't spend my money for nothing.
I'm saying, like, why are you trying to, like, come at me because I don't want to have sex with you? You should be
Because,
happy.
like, what's your problem? Like, is it
I
little?
want to have sex with you. What you mean it's little? Like, no. Listen.
Are you ashamed? Like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind. I didn't have little.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. Your ass tripping, bro. Like, don't do that to me. Seriously,
That's
don't.
weird.
Don't
Like,
do that to me. Like,
don't.
I ain't have to come out here. I thought we was gonna get to know each other. Maybe go on a nice little date, but you
Get
tripping
to
about
know
sex.
each
That's
other.
wild to me.
Go on a date.
That's all you thinking about, man. You made me wish I
I need to know what that like before I even go on a date. Like,
Wow, listen, how about this? How about I get your money back?
I'm not finna play with you. Like, you want me to go on a date, spend all this, waste my time, and I get up in here and you're probably little.
How
Like,
about I get your money back? Because I'm not finna go back and forth about
get my money back. Why didn't you just pay for your ticket then?
back because I thought you said you wanted to fly me out. All right?
And I did.
All right, so how about this? I'm gonna cash up your money back, all right? And you do that thing with somebody else because you're not finna make me.
All right, so ladies, real quick.
She's
For
basically
all the
taking on a masculine role.
and for all the geniuses saying fake in the chat, that's fine. That's not the point. The point is to ask a question here, ladies. Is he obligated to give her the money back?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hold on.
And then say why.
Yeah, yes, and then why?
Yes, because he knew she would have wanted to fuck, and he don't find her attractive. That's exactly why he not trying to fuck. Talking about some he want to get to know her, yada yada.
All right, what about you? Is he obligated to give her the money back?
This one's weird because he was
See what I did there?
He was
Did the switcheroo on him.
He was real goofy because it just seems like he was like he's obviously not attracted to her, but like
He's a goofy for not wanting to fuck? Man, what if I call the girl a goofy for not wanting to fuck?
right? Goofy,
Hey, you with the vibes, you goofy ass bitch.
he should have known. He should have known what he was walking into. She flew him out too far. So
Interesting.
he should have known if I wasn't attracted to her, why did he show up?
Right.
Okay.
So pay her back. That's weird. That's goofy.
Why does she get him a flight like you said? Be a gentleman.
Yeah.
A gentleman.
I don't know.
I mean, he $300. Let's be real. He did say, "I'll give you money back."
Yeah, okay. I did the switcheroo there. All right, what about you? What do you think? Should he give her the money back? Is she obligated to fly him back to get him a ride back or fly? But you said earlier that the man should get the chick back. Why can't she get him back?
Why would he get on the plane that she bought for it? Why would he get on the plane that a woman paid for it?
That is a man. So he's not a man because he got on that plane.
He's taking the feminine role.
He's not a man because he got on that plane.
So he should give her the money back? You think he should give her the money back?
I don't think he has the money. Okay, I'm sorry.
No? Don't give her the money back?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I know.
He's taking on the feminine role.
Okay. What about you? What do you think? Do you think he should give her the money back?
I think he's obligated to figure out his own way back home, but not to give the money back.
Okay.
That's her fault.
And she's not obligated to get him to back or anything like that. So same thing for you as it was with the female scenario.
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah, no, he's not. And Shawty tripping about what she says about she fucked before she even go on the first date and things like that.
That caught me a little bit.
She's a whore. That man is protecting himself. But be gone, demon.
Yes.
Be gone.
He protects himself from catching something.
She needs to learn from this lesson. This is a lesson for her to learn.
She is a man.
Exactly. And just how I said,
I'm sorry.
And just how I said, if a man flies a woman out, how if they have an agreement and she doesn't want to fuck, he could kick her out. Boy, if you say
that video just made my head
First
hurt.
of all, he's dumb as hell talking about something. He's offering the money back. First of all, if bitch you chopped, I'm gone. I'm finding another bitch in your city. Okay.
Okay. All right. So he does not obligated to do anything. All right.
No.
What about you? What do you think?
No, not obligated to pay the money back.
Is she obligated to get him back then?
She already assumed the masculine role by flying him out.
Exactly.
Yes, if you're going to be like masculine and you're going to be on that daddy energy and you're going to fly somebody out, like fly them back. Fly them back.
Yeah.
So you're the same way for both sides.
Yeah.
Fly them back.
If
Be
you
a
took on that
gentlewoman
role,
in this
then
case.
you took on
Be a
that
gentleman
role.
or be a
You
gentlewoman.
took on the role.
All right. What about you?
First and foremost, this. Holy crap!
It was a lot.
That
It was
video.
a lot to unpack.
Word.
Yeah. I know. I kind of threw that on you guys.
$2,300. I'm not paying. I do not care how fat the L in front of the word love is. I am not paying $2,300 for you to come see me.
No,
son.
but let's say you did. So what are you doing now? So he doesn't want to fuck. What are you doing?
All right,
You paid
the
$2,300 to
same-
get this guy out
It's
there.
your dream man.
Yeah.
That is a girl.
Dream man.
30K
Ain't no
a
such
year.
thing.
You paid
Dream man, what,
$2,300.
a unicorn that's just money?
Yeah.
No. It's 23. You spent $2,300. You making 30, 40K per year. What are you doing now? Or he don't want to smash. What are you doing?
I'll be butthurt and I'll do the same thing as if I was a man. I'll be like, well,
Kick her out. Kick him out.
I'll be like, well, you got XYZ amount of time because homie on his way and big homie that I invited to take your place, he don't play. So you better be gone by the time he get here.
Girl, honestly, that's like buying a car you can't drive. Get the fuck.
All right. Are you
I don't
giving
care
him
how big
24
the
hours
vehicle is,
too?
I'm driving it.
Are you giving him 24 hours? You gave the girl
under,
24
under
hours.
regular circumstances, I would, but he acting like, sir,
Yeah,
do you see what
man.
you shape like?
Don't give him no 24 hours. He
No,
might
that's
choke
what
you
you
in his
want.
If you want to
sleep.
act like, look how he was acting.
No, but she
Hell
knew what
no.
he was shaped like before she flew him out.
Yeah, but you can't be looking like that and be hella extra. Like,
No, he can. No, what she did though,
he acting like he knew exactly what he was doing, and it's a joke.
she's a joke because why is it that after, first and foremost, you're flying this
I'm
man
not saying
out.
she's not a joke.
Why
I'm not
are
saying,
you flying a
okay,
man
I'm not saying
out?
she's
Okay.
not. Yeah, I'm not saying she's not. But I'm saying like, big homie, if you're gonna look like that, you probably hashtag shrimp gang, and you acting like, bro, you acting like a missus.
Yo.
That don't mean that
acting
being
mad
big
foul.
don't mean your dick is small.
You're acting to get back the 2,300 you probably don't
Yo.
have. Just go sleep on the couch. Big homie on his way to take your place
Yo,
anyways.
this is Miami. By the way,
gotta get out
Chris.
of my house.
Chris, you know what this is, bro?
What's up?
Miami talking.
Yeah,
That's Miami and her talking right now.
Himalaya, bro.
Literally,
Just how
bro.
the female can get out the house, the man can get out the house. You're gonna have that man in your house while the other big homie come and fuck you?
Nah, because I don't fly men out.
Because if you're gonna call another big homie
would
to
never
fuck you,
waste
he
that kind
better
of
be
money.
making you scream his name and hope it's gonna be on that couch.
I don't disagree with you whatsoever, but I'm also not flying no grown man out.
Yo, can we get into
Okay.
the
I feel like the roles is being
Okay.
That cup has been bouncing around for the last
Yeah.
minute.
The cups have
Yeah, let's come on, bro. Let's-
Go ahead.
Come on.
What would you do in this scenario?
I need more water. My head is throbbing.
They'll get you. They'll get you.
Good.
Okay.
You get her another water, guys, or anybody else.
Okay, so all right, so
Everyone wants water?
No,
the question was,
All right, go ahead.
Guys,
the question was, is he obligated
to get the money.
No, I don't feel like he's obligated to give the money back. No,
that's
like,
right.
She was very, very much goofy for even paying that in the first place.
Yes,
like, she should have invested in a new hairstyle instead of that.
Yes, agreed.
A facelift. No.
To touch on.
Should she get him back? You think? In your opinion, should she get him a ride back or like a flight back? No.
No.
To the airport at least. Minimum.
Yeah.
No. Airport.
To touch on the comment you
But I
made
would
when
feel
the
like the
roles
man
were
doing
reversed.
that.
Okay.
You made a comment about how you probably find somebody in your city who'll be there. You might want to be gone before she gets there. If you have somebody in your city, why are you flying somebody out?
Exactly.
Word. Don't get me wrong. I get the concept you're explaining, but like if I have a mister to replace, oh boy, like have your bags packed before he gets here because.
All right, so you're not giving. It's safe to say you would give the girl 24 hours, but you're not giving the guy 24 hours.
If you have somebody in your city to take his place, then why are you flying somebody out? Same. I mean, you made the same statement. You had somebody in your city who's gonna take her place, but she better get going.
This is why we're different as men and women. For you don't see why, but I see why.
He has a number one, and the girl in the city is the number two. So if he can't get the first one, might as well go for the second. Basically, no.
But sometimes the girl in the city is always available. Listen, when he's calling for that girl in the city, that girl is always available. That is his his default. Okay,
exactly.
you up? Listen, they don't ask him Google Chrome or Siri, baby. They're going straight to Google Chrome because they know that is his default. That man knows he doesn't know what he's getting with that girl. He doesn't know what he's getting with you. It's the mystery that's gonna excite him. That's why men don't want women that have been around with other men, that especially men in their friend groups, how they know they get down. It's the mystery. So if you're gonna come over as a man and I fly you out, and I'll probably fly my man out. I have no problems with that. I work. I want to spoil my man at some point. You feel me?
Yeah.
Once in a while,
men on 2024.
But that would be my man that I know is going to put it down on me. It's not gonna be no random nigga that I ain't never even been on a date with. Okay. Don't even know if he like her vibes. He doesn't even like the way you look.
Interesting to see.
You're walking, breathing, and you're a woman with a vagina.
You know what I've realized
the same way if I was a man, you gotta get out.
When it's the girl's money. What this exercise basically demonstrated was, which is very interesting. If it's their money, it's a fucking problem. And yo, bitch, you're getting out, or dude, you're getting out, regardless. But
I said it either way.
But the point I'm trying to make is that I find it interesting that women almost always act in their own best self-interest when it's their money. However, when you're the guy, you're expected to act on their best interest as a gentleman.
As you should.
But I have a question.
But the rest of y'all were kind of like, yo, it's my money, fuck this shit.
Also, they're more aware of their own feelings and how they feel about things versus the other person. They're like, you know what? I'm first. I'm doing what's best for me.
But men put themselves in that position too by saying that they're...
Huh?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel if a woman flew you out and paid for everything? Would you not feel like
why would you smash it or not?
That never, to be honest with you, like, even though I know this thing was probably staged, my point was to kind of flip it. That's why I used it. Yeah, hypothetically, most women would never fly most guys out.
Okay, but if I was to be like, come to the Turks and Caicos, I got a condo, I'm gonna put you up.
Holy shit!
Wouldn't you think
if it happened?
Would you not come in mind to fuck?
Wait, hold on. One person at a time.
Yeah, one person. Yeah, you guys. Holy shit!
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
What if it happened? I'm sorry.
What if if a girl actually did fly me out?
Yeah.
So what's your question? What would I do?
How would you feel like?
I wouldn't accept it.
Exactly, that's my point.
I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't accept it.
If he was a real man, he wouldn't have accepted it.
I don't think so. I don't think it comes down to a real man.
All right, that's fine.
If you're a real man, this and that.
All right. I personally wouldn't accept it. But
I mean, but I feel like men also put themselves in that position to where they hold a certain masculinity as to where the standards aren't the same for men or women either way.
It's not.
Just how men say that they could be able to not be misogynistic or just be with one, or be able to be with multiple women and still be with you, just how they hold themselves to that standard. It's the same thing with all these different scenarios. It's never going to be at equal level because men always hold themselves on a different level and position than women.
Right.
A man is not
Do you
gonna.
not agree? Do you not agree with that, or you agree with that?
I agree with it, but then that's why I answer how I answered the question.
Where's the argument?
Just how you said no, because he said that he said how men. He said realize the difference. How when women are talking about spending their own money versus how when they're talking about spending a man's money. That's the argument. Men hold themselves to a certain level and standard to where women have that open space to look at it that way.
What the fuck?
I guess.
I don't know if it's the liquor, but you lost me. I'm sorry, you lost me.
Just how he said.
She blaming it on the alcohol.
Hold on.
When you
Hold
think
on.
it's a man,
Hold
no,
on.
he said when you.
I'm gonna stop you there.